to a win here on the road. We'll have them wrap up this series a game earlier and end Lietkabelis his playoff hopes. Here's the road to the Final Four, which will take place in May. And you can see Zaragoza and Lietkabelis. And they're next to the Tenerife Ostend game. So the winner of this will play the winner of Tenerife Ostend. Of course, a win for Lietkabelis will send the series back to Spain. And I think that player right there, Željko Sakic, Croatian international, recently played in the Eurobasket 2021 qualifiers, will have a big say in that game. There's the games, and they're both today. Zaragoza, Lietkabelis and Philo Ostend versus Iberostar Tenerife. Tenerife 1-0 up in that game. It's DJ Seeley just in your picture, and they've just recruited Jason Thompson because of injuries. Zaragoza and such a tough schedule, and they're doing so well in Spain in the domestic league. And here is Zaragoza, the visitors for tonight. Jonathan Barrero, DJ Seeley, Nicolas Brasino, the Argentinian international. Radovic Alacen played for Spain in the recent Eurobasket qualifiers. Robin Benzing definitely played for Germany. He is big time for Germany. They were 1-1 in that window, of course, losing to Great Britain in the second of their games. Victor Krejci also played for the Czech Republic in the international break. And Dylan Ellis is a leader on this Zaragoza team, 14 points. 3 rebounds in game 1, and there is Lietkabelis' schedule. Sakic, huge player for them. He leads them in efficiency, points and rebounds. Dimsa is second in assists. Sayus second in rebounds, and Dimsa's 12.9 points a game, second in scoring. And Lietkabelis is second in efficiency. There he is right there. This is huge. Zaragoza can, first time in the Basketball Champions League, can get to the quarterfinals, which again will be best of 3. It's the first time it's been a best of 3 this year. The previous 3 seasons have been best of 2 aggregate in the playoffs. So Zaragoza are about to be introduced. As the road team always gets introduced first. Remember, Zaragoza are the leading rebounders per game, 42 rebounds per game during the season so far. And last week, Barrero 8 points, Seeley 11 points. Dylan Ellis leading the way, 14 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. And also look out for Trivish Hillenson. They're doing a fantastic job in the Spanish league, right at the top of the league with Madrid and Barcelona. And here comes Lietkabelis. They have to win tonight to keep their Basketball Champions League season and their hopes of making the Final Four alive. It's big time basketball on live basketball.tv right now as Lietkabelis are being introduced. There's Omantis. Thomas Dimsa is big for them, number 33. Željko Sakic. As I say, leading in points, rebounds and efficiency. And last week, led the way for Lietkabelis, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. So much will be resting on his shoulders, and also Thomas Dimsa, 14 points, 4 assists last week for him. So this is going to be a great game. one of the lowest scorers in the Basketball Champions League are Lietkabelis, so they can really control the pace of the game. Zaragoza leading rebounders. And as for how they got into the playoffs, two different stories right there. Zaragoza winning their group with a 10-4 record, and then on the last game day, Lietkabelis beat Holland. And in the head-to-head with Manresa and Strasbourg, they came through on a countback. An incredible final game day in Group A. So an expectant crowd hit the Cedar Arena, and 6,000 capacity, just under, for basketball, and there won't be many spare seats tonight. Zaragoza are on a big winning streak as well. A 7-game winning streak as we look at the referees. Manuel Mazzoni, Tolga Sahin. Best referees for the best intercontinental European competition. If Zaragoza can control the tempo, get the ball up and down the floor, they got a real chance of taking this game. Brasino, Radovic, San Miguel, Ennis and Thompson, the new man, first game last week in the Basketball Champions League. That's the starting 5 for Zaragoza. And here's Dylan Ellis. Game 1, 14 points, 3 of 5 from 2 points range and 4 assists. And he is a big athlete for this team and has big responsibility. And Porfirio Fisek, head coach for Zaragoza. What an amazing job he's done this year, domestically and in the Basketball Champions League. Players on both teams making the national team rosters for the recent continental qualifiers. Here's the starting 5 for Lietkabelis: Sakic, Lietkabelis, Sayus, Dimsa and Balinskas. The 2 brothers, Paulius and Marius, playing today. And here's Zelko Sakic, game 1, 18 points. 3 of 6 from behind the arc. So he can go inside, he can post up, he can play outside, he can play anywhere. And Zaragoza know he's a real threat in Spain last week, and he will be even more so tonight on his home court. And Nana Kanak has the responsibilities to guide Lietkabelis, he hopes, into the round 8, or the round past the round of 16, the quarterfinals. Expectant crowd, families, young and old here, ready for action. It's do or die for Lietkabelis. If they lose, they go home. It's the end of their Basketball Champions League campaign, and they can just concentrate then on the LKL. So the last few minutes just count down before we get going. As I say, Zaragoza having a great season in the... They're in 3rd place, 16-7, just tucked in behind Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. They lost to Real Madrid most recently, 92-70 at home. So they want to bounce back from that loss at the weekend. But they're ahead of a lot of strong teams, including Tenerife, who are a couple of games behind them on 14-8 Tenerife. So we're just moments away from game 2 of the round of 16 between Zaragoza in red, Lietkabelis in white, and there is the fans enjoying the evening, and we are going to enjoy this game. Welcome along to livebasketball.tv. It's Basketball Champions League, round of 16, game 2. And if Zaragoza in red can win this game, they go through to the quarterfinals. Lietkabelis Basketball Champions League adventure for this season anyway will be over. But that's a good start for Lietkabelis. It's Sayus with the score inside. Part of the Shashis. It's for Lietkabelis. They're third also in their local league. The LKL standings 16-8 behind Zalgiris and Rytas Vilnius. Just one game behind Rytas Vilnius. So first foul for Thompson. So both teams having success domestically, and they're in the knockout stage of the Basketball Champions League, and that's pretty good going here as well. Zaragoza in the box seat at the moment, but can Lietkabelis, as the foul is called on San Miguel. Just 1.1 rebound, 2 assists in game 1 back in Zaragoza for Rodrigo. Dimsa to Valinskas. Good patience, but not quite there. Jason Thompson gets the defensive rebound for Zaragoza. San Miguel almost loses control. And the noise of the Lithuanian horns very prominent early on. Screen and a roll. Good defense. Tried to get the pass in, or it was partially blocked. So Zaragoza yet to get on the score sheet. Sakic with the high screen. Watch him pop. Here we go. Wide open and nothing but net. Remember, 3 of 6 from behind the arc last week, and Zaragoza cannot help off him. They cannot get distracted away from guarding him anywhere on the floor. Sakic previously played in Spain at Manresa, who are Basketball Champions League team for the first time as well this year as Brasino. Argentinian international gets Zaragoza off and running with a 2-point baseline jump shot. Sakic pass, now into the post versus Ennis. Nice pass inside and good patience as well. Isaias, little left hand drop over shot. 7-2 to the home team. Brasino not able to get clear there. Sakic doing some good defensive work. San Miguel for 3. Deep 3, and San Miguel just knocks it down, keeping Zaragoza in touch in the first quarter here in Lithuania. In Ponoveshis. And all the way, no help. Going downhill. Thomas Dimsa, second leading scorer on this team. Looking for the handoff, and there's lots of great defense inside that key. Really collapsing, not giving Zaragoza anything easy. And Thompson just couldn't get a clear look or a clean hand on the ball. As the organ sounds away, giving us a great atmosphere here. Basketball Champions League round of 16, game 2. Zaragoza 1-0 to the good. One more win, they are through. Win for Lietkabelis. We go back to Spain next week for game 3. Sakic way downtown. No problem for Zeljko Sakic. Finding some efficiency with some great shooting, and he leads both categories for Lietkabelis inside. Thompson again, no joy, they're really keying on him. And foot over the sideline there for Thomas Dimsa. San Miguel under a lot of pressure. And Sakas with the foul. Sideline possession. Zaragoza. Ennis. Shots up, Brashino, yes, for three. Beautiful shot for Nicolas Brashino, Argentinian national team player. Had the pleasure of commentating on him in China in the group stages of the FIBA Basketball World Cup last summer. And the threes keep raining for both teams. Sakas just dribbles to his left, lets it fly, nothing but net. 15-8, Lietkabelis, they're one of the lowest scorers. But they're firing away tonight. Sakic. Just looking for that pass in front of Dimsa. Just not quite working. Good pressure here, full court. Put on by Lietkabelis. Carlos Aleshen. Not big numbers last week, but a very capable player, part of the national team in the recent Eurobasket qualifiers window. And going strong to the basket. There's Dylan Ellis. And he'll be going to the free throw line. Sayus. Ellis played 10 games this season for Zaragoza in the Basketball Champions League. 74.1% from the free throw line. And we've got a good one boiling up here. Crucial games now. Sakic inside. And stays in. And they're going to count it. It seemed to roll round the hoop for an eternity. He had a real think about it. Maybe the home court hoop helped this shot because it's fouled. Sakic is fading away. He lets the shot go just before he's... And they're calling the foul on the floor anyway before the shot. Shots up. Just off by Valansakis, but great offensive rebound. Sakic, nice pass, and the shot goes down. Lietkabelis. Margiris Normantas. Thompson, nice pass. And the offensive putback by Brashino. He can do it all. Beautiful shooter. He's got good size. Can get in amongst the trees. Mantis into Sakic. Fade away. That's a tough shot. Nemanja Radovic. Too much physicality there. Second foul for Radovic, and in comes Robin Benzin, German international. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists last week, and big part of this team and the German national team as well. Sakic joined Lietkabelis this season. Former Sabona, Maresa player, and he was the oldest debutant for Croatia at the 2015 Eurobasket preparation games. The oldest debutant in the history of the Croatian national team at 27 years old. And here comes Zaragoza. That's really well played, straight through the press. They just ran the floor. Thompson with the putback. Nice square up there. Valansakis. Sakic, shot fake. Great no look, what a pass! Beautiful look away pass. Maldunas with the score, but set up by Nomintus. Great to watch the players share the ball. Extra pass, all the way in, all the way out, and all the way down through the hoop. Zaragoza in red, red hot as well. Both teams playing great basketball. Mantis. Shots up from the corner is good. Nothing but net. Valansakis. That's Paulius. And ball's loose and recovered. Gabrielis Maldunas there with really good defense. Kavicius comes out. All the way across, Benzing, just off. Again, he's a stretch 4, 5, play inside, outside. Valansakis with a really good minutes there, good production for Lietkabelis. Back in comes Dimsa. Sakic with a little step through and a beautiful no-look pass. He's a creator, facilitator. Look at that, that's beautiful. Great to see, and the players are waiting. Now Yunus waiting for that pass. Help came across, Radovic got dragged towards Sakic, and he timed his drop-off bounce pass perfectly. Let's listen in to the Zaragoza timeout.
No defendemos líneas, nobody gets in the passing line, and they play easy to one-on-one. I don't understand this. Guys, no pares de jugar aquí, Carlos. No pares de jugar. Darme una de paz. Paz 2 o paz 4. Primera paz 4. Venga,
Sakic averaging 2.7 assists, 6.7 rebounds, 17.4 points a game throughout the season. Of course, he had 18 points last week. He's just showing the full package already tonight, and that's a nice move by Frivec Nylinson. High screen coming. Drop off all the way. Good defense by Benzing. Knocks it loose. Lietkabelis by 7 in the first quarter here. Basketball Champions League, round of 16, game 2. No look kick out, shots up, and it's nothing but net. Carlos Aleshin. Just 2 points last week. He's already bettered that with a 3-pointer there. High screen, roll, kick out. They just move the ball so well, and the shooters are looking sharp for Lietkabelis. Zaragoza have got all they can handle here in Ponevezhis. Benzing, catch, shoot is off. Tough three there coming up from the corner, and they're outrunning Zaragoza as well, and finishing. Kuksiks. They're playing as a team, and they're absolutely flying, Lietkabelis. Machino knocks it down. He can't miss. He's keeping Zaragoza in touch. 6-point lead for the hosts, who need to win this game as the seconds tick down to the end of the first quarter. Dimsa goes left. Shots up from the corner is off as time expires at the end of the first quarter. Electrifying play by Lietkabelis. End of the first quarter. Lietkabelis 31, Casademont Zaragoza 25. Here's the game statistics. 75% from 2, 86% from 3. Lietkabelis, 6 of 7 from behind the arc. They are red hot, and they're sharing the ball well as well. Sakic again, he's a great passer. You leave him wide open behind the arc, he's going to knock it down. They are zoned in. Lietkabelis. And then when he hasn't got the open shot, Sakic here just share it, and they're loving it on the bench. And then Ennis attacks. Thompson there waiting for the offensive rebounders. All the help came across. And there's the beautiful look-away pass. A nice no-look kick as well. And we're back underway here in Lithuania. Hope you're enjoying the action on livebasketball.tv, the only place you can see the Basketball Champions League live and exclusive. DJ Seeley in the game. Quick shot from the free throw line, no good. Extra pass is looking so good. And Baruta knocks down the three. Lietkabelis are on fire, 9 points the lead. Five assists for Dimsa, and they get the steal. Just can't quite get the finish. Great job by Zaragoza, playing defense without fouling. Can't get the score. Lietkabelis, Kuksix gets a foul called against him. Shino takes a seat. So can Zaragoza start to eat into this lead, and that's not a good start. Aleshen, Spanish international, losing control of the ball. Great defense by Nomantis. Nice screen away from the ball. Extra pass. Back to where the pass came from. Wrap around, other side. Shots up. That would have been sensational if that had got in there. Really sharing it at pace as well. Zaragoza just can't keep up with the ball rotation. And a foul by Yunus. Pressure all over the floor from Lietkabelis. They are really taking the initiative. Aleshen Benzing wide open is off. German international not quite there with his shot yet. Robin Benzing called for the foul as Baruta goes to the hoop. Baruta was 100% from the free throw line before that shot. Just averaging 8.6 minutes a game during the Basketball Champions League. Just over a point a game and a rebound a game, but he knocks the second one down. It's all hands to deck for Lietkabelis tonight. Good pressure at half court. Zaragoza just managed to get past the pressure. Back to Aleshen. The shot clock's running down. Gets through, passes inside, and a throw down after a second's thought by Thrivik Nylinason. Nice pass inside. Alinsakis. Foul by Aleshen. By Dimsa. Dimsa. Still Dimsa. He's fouled and just can't get it to go off the glass. Second foul on Aleshen. And Dimsa knocking down the free throws. Played all 15 games in the Basketball Champions League so far this season, 14 regular season, the one playoff game last week, and he's averaging 65.2% from the free throw line. This is the second. 9-point lead for the hosts. Lietkabelis. Alishen. Still Alishen all the way to the hoop. Good rebound by Nylinason. And not really much space there for Dimsa to make the pass. Just slightly by Maruta's ankles, but he didn't quite get it to go. In comes Rodrigo San Miguel for Zaragoza. 9 turnovers for Zaragoza, 4 for Lietkabelis. Wide open 3 is good for San Miguel. Straight away they come back. It's 6 points now, San Miguel. 2 from behind the arc. High screen. The roll's not used. Valinsakis brings it out. Time running down on the shot clock. Bounce pass back outside. It have to go up. And it does, and nothing but net from Agiras Nomantas. Beautiful ball movement again by Lietkabelis. Valinsakis, and a lot of contact there. Valinsakis. As Benzin goes out. Slightly frustrating game so far for the German international. Been able to get his shot going as Valinsakis at the line. Played 12 games. 10.9 points a game. Lietkabelis is number 66, but he misses the free throw. It's 91.7% from the line. .8 rebounds, 2.8 assists. And misses both free throws. 9-point lead for Lietkabelis. All the way through. And that's beautiful play by Zaragoza. Great pass inside from Nemanja Radovic. Shots up, and it's good again. Lietkabelis are just on fire. Dimsa with the score. Baseline drive, nice pass underneath. And Jonathan Barrero has scored, but he might have just landed awkwardly. It's a beautiful pass by Radovic initially. Barrero looks beat up. He's got the tape on his shoulder, and now he's possibly got a tweaked ankle. But Barrero, 8 points, 4 rebounds and a steal last week. They'll be hoping to patch him back up and get him back out there tonight. 8-point lead for the team in white. Lietkabelis. Valinsakis. Ball movement again, inside, all the way outside. Sakic, and he's got the score, and he's fouled by Thompson. That is beautiful play all round by Lietkabelis, and it's finished off by Zeljko Sakic once again. It's a great pass by Sayus out of the post, all the way across to the other corner. And the closeout was too enthusiastic by Thompson. Correct call. Welcome to the Basketball Champions League. It's only his second game. And he was overstretching, and he's just got to accept that and get on with it. Sakic is so concentrated, so smart. And he's up to 10 points, and he's 100% from the field. And he knocks the free throw down. 86.8% from the season so far from the line. Lietkabelis is in, the Czech international. Ball's loose, still loose. And Thompson gets the ball and throws it down for Zaragoza. Sakic gets it ripped off him and Sayus lose control. And Zaragoza just 10 behind now. And a lot of contact away from the trying to fight over the top of the Sakic screen there, and it's a defensive foul called on the young Czech international. Referee's just go and check something out. Just looking at the contact there on the screen, it's just a screen away from the ball, but look at Sakic just lean in with his hip. They're either going to say it's just too much. He's keeping his hands up out of the way, he's not pushing or anything. Krejci. Sakic making the most of it there, potentially. He has got hit and he's gone down, but he has just leaned in. He's moved his hip to the left to create the screen and to try and make it more effective, potentially. The crowd have enjoyed a great performance. By Lietkabelis. It's just the contact. Is there too much defensive contact, or is there too much offensive contact? It's just turned away slightly now. Sakic getting a look from all angles. Concern now is that the players don't want to get too cold here and to warm down at all. Sakic is saying, well, he came into me, he hit me. The crowd are now getting on the big screen and enjoying the action here on a Basketball Champions League round of 16, game 2 occasion. Massive occasion here in Lithuania. It's a double screen action. There's Mansus coming through, and all the focus is on Sakic and young Krejci. Zaragoza in team fouls. Lietkabelis at the line. And Lietkabelis knocks down the free throws. More pressure. 12-point lead. Lietkabelis. Ennis tries to make the pass over the top. They do get it back. And the finish and the tip by Krejci. That's a really good job by the young Czech international. No points last week in game 1 win in Zaragoza. Just 1 rebound. Players are going to have to step up big time for Zaragoza. Oh, lots of pivoting and an air ball. And good defense, good one-on-one defense by Zaragoza there, forcing the miss. Krejci. Seeley waiting for the screen. Here comes Ennis. All the way across. Good attack of the closeout. And a defensive foul on Lietkabelis. Sakic can't believe it. Shots up, just off by Krejci. And Sakic with the rebound. 3 minutes remaining in the second. Here in Ponevezh's Lithuania. Sakic, jab step. And now he goes. Beautiful pass. Great pass, perfect timing. Makes the pass fake and then he makes the pass as he starts to wheel away to the left. He makes the bounce pass right. Almost unplayable at times. Željko Sakic. Shots up is good for Radovic. Nemanja Radovic. Good steal. And in the open floor is a throwdown. Dylan Ellis. Great steal, great defense by the Zaragoza star. Getting his hand in the passing lane. Couple of dribbles and takes off on 2 feet for the high flying slam. Timeout. Lietkabelis. Incredible shooting by Lietkabelis. Željko Sakic having such a massive influence on this game as he did last week in the loss for his team, but can they get over the line? Shots up wide open, 3, and it didn't look anywhere else from Lietkabelis. And Sakic is tormenting Zaragoza, always making the right decision time and time again. And a block shot. Big block from the Mantis. As Lietkabelis tried to get the shot off. It was a tough running shot, having to sort of take the shot on the move. Momentous with the foul. Get the ball in, Thompson. Back out to Croce. A lot of responsibility being given to the young Czech international. Ennis. Step back three is good. He did it last week in the home game in Zaragoza, and he's just done it again on the road. That's a big shot to keep Zaragoza just in touch. Mantis. Sakic. And a steal. First mistake by Sakic. Just froze. He wasn't able to play in a flow there, and the defense were able to get reset, and Shino with a steal. Got 2 steals last week, and there's another steal for the Argentine international right there. And they're going to be looking at the severity of that foul. The Sakic cross-court pass is stolen by Brashino, and they're going to decide Lietkabelis, is that an intentional foul? Unsportsmanlike. Was there a legitimate attempt to play the ball? Well, the ball was on Lietkabelis' side, and he's gone for the ball, and he's got some physical contact on Brashino. Crowd are loving tonight being on camera. Big thrill for the Cedar Arena and all the people packed inside here tonight for Basketball Champions League, round of 16, game 2. Brashino just turns, he's just short. Almost a steal again. Croce inside, back outside. A good defensive rotation by Zaragoza. And they get another steal. And on the run is Penzing. Not quite as agile as Dylan Ennis, but just as important and effective. The German international galloping up the court and then just drops it over the top, and something for Lietkabelis to think about. It's timeout. Let's listen in.
I want 2 for 1. Okay. So, set to here. Martinez. Leave. Riga. Come inside. Here. Let's go. Thomas with the ball. Okay. Set screen for Zelko. Zelko full screen. Don't stop. Watch for spot. Full screen. Flat screen. Okay. Flat screen. He dribbles the ball. On which side he dribbles the ball? Go on that goal post. Okay. Try to find Zelko. Okay. Zelko, go deep. Find shooter. Okay. Defense green. Yes. Defense green.
Zelko Sakic just shaking his head there at his mistake. It's the only one he's made all game. He's had an almost perfect outing here for his team. And there's another turnover, and it's Brashino again. Just gets in the passing lanes, the Argentine international. 5-point lead for Lietkabelis. They have to win to keep this 3-game series alive. Benzing, jump hook. Tries inside. Still can't get it to go. The seconds tick down. Sakic throws it up. Zaragoza are in team fouls. Benzing trying to creates the contact. Second foul. Krejci and Brashino, two young players, Argentina and Czech Republic, linking up for Zaragoza on the road. One win away from the quarter-final stage in the Basketball Champions League. Sakic back at the line. Lietkabelis 1 game away from making it 1-1 and taking it back to Zaragoza next week. Of course, live basketball.tv will be right there for you to bring all the action and reaction. And the free throw is missed. And the long heave is short for Zaragoza, and that is half-time here. And at half-time, it's 54 to Lietkabelis, 48 to Casademont Zaragoza. It's a good effort by Zaragoza to drag themselves back into this game. As we look at the statistics, Lietkabelis 85% from three-point range, 11 of 13, 19 assists. 5 steals to 4 steals for Zaragoza. And top scorer Sakic, Sayus and Amantis, Brashino, Ennis and San Miguel for Zaragoza. Sakic has been outstanding. Brashino, a couple of steals and doing a really good job for his team. As we look at some of the highlights, Lietkabelis were absolutely motoring early on, playing a perfect game, and Zaragoza were just hanging on. But they hang on they did, and they just kept in touch. Just superb passing, no-look passes, penetrate and kick, just drop off. Some beautiful passes by Sakic. And Lietkabelis were in control. Željko Sakic, 11 points, 5 assists in the first half. That's a nice pass out to Carlos Alexen. Bit of fun in the crowd there as well. And Robin Benzing, MVP from game day 12. Just got that breakaway layup so far for Zaragoza. If he catches fire, that's big trouble for Lietkabelis, as Krivic Milinson gets the throw down. And then that was beautiful, and a 4-point play effort. Sakic makes the shot, and Thompson kept coming on the closeout. And Sakic was at the free throw line, but this was good play and good aggression by Thompson. That was not long after he'd been called for that foul. He just ripped the ball off Sakic and got the throw down, and then Ennis with his own high-flying acrobatics gets the throw down for Zaragoza. And then Benzing, long arms, long levers, gets the steal, retrieves the loose ball and just drops it over the top for his first 2 points of the game, but an important one. There's been a momentum shift. It's just a 5-point lead for the hosts. Casademont Zaragoza will be happy they are where they are. And here's our players in the spotlight. Nicolas Brasino, 10 points, 2 from 3 from three-point range, 4 of 5 from the field. Just a beautiful player, smooth. He can knock it down from the outside, and he's already shown his defensive prowess as well with his 2 steals, to go with his 2 steals from last week. 1 rebound from the swingman, I'd call him, play inside, outside. And when he elevates, when he catches and elevates, no one can guard his shot with that quick release. And for Lietkabelis, spotlight, of course, who else? Željko Sakic, he has done it all. 12 points, 100% from behind the arc, 3 of 3. And 3 of 3 from the field. 3 of 5 from the free throw line. And put his assists with that as well. 5 assists, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers. The only blemish on a wonderful first half from the Croatian international. That's probably the highlight of his good play. Beautiful wraparound pass out of the post from Sayus. And we will leave you now with some top plays from the Basketball Champions League. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We have a great one on the go here in Lithuania. See you shortly.
Got to play, they throw it all the way down the court. He gets it, he throws it up. Unbelievable. Well, that'll put Vitoretta, give him a smile going to halftime, and that will certainly upset Georgia.
And now, Telecom passes Bond. Good push, alley-oop, oh baby! It is a high-flying show from the team from Germany. They're throwing everything up. They're putting on a show. Kendrick Gray behind the back. Oh, big time 3. Kendrick Gray and Dio Tria Barcalo. Kendrick Gray.
Now Spisu in the open floor, gets it down low, swatted by Lima. Wow, he was up there. Not in my house, he says.
Dijon up by 12 at home, game 1, round of 16, knockout stage. And what a beautiful play. And is that the knockout punch delivered by Dijon? What a pass by Axel Julien. Teamwork of the highest level.
Booker has it knocked away, pocket pick. Oh, what a block. Spiked that one against the backboard.
That's into Tehran for 3. And there for the follow, put-back dunk is Kyle Wiltshire. And that was done out of frustration because he has certainly not had it his own way tonight.
Hankins misses the put down. Chance to run here for Randirmar. They push. Great push. Nice pass. Super finish. And Yilmaz gets the 2, and they turn defense into offense. A chance for Feld in a run. Gives it up. Ramo in transition. Oh! Spiked it and said, take that. Jerusalem trying to break open the game here. Lead at 65-61. Timeout.
And has the ball knocked away. A good play by Tascarine. It's going to be an easy one. It's going to be Nick Johnson. A whirlybird special. Nice 360 from Nick Johnson. Look at this. You don't give me chances to have a 360.
Welcome back to Lietkabelis and Lietkabelis versus Casademont Zaragoza, and it's a close one now. Just the 5-point lead for the hosts, as we see the teams just going through their final warm-ups before we get back underway. Can Lietkabelis keep up this incredible shooting percentage from behind the arc? 11 of 13, 7 of 11 from 2, 75% from the field. Zaragoza are 59% from the field. They're 8 from 14 from behind the arc and 11 of 18 from 2. So Lietkabelis being interviewed.
Harder different. They must use bonus fouls, and we give them many points from offensive rebound and from out turnovers.
Zaragoza will try to react. What do you need to limit the damage?
Of course, they will try to react. We will try to react also, and like I said, we must play much more better defense, and we will see what's going to happen at the end.
Thank you.
Kanak saying that his Zaragoza will react, of course. They're going to really want to push early in this third quarter. Lietkabelis are going to obviously react themselves and be proactive. And if they carry on shooting as they were, Zaragoza are going to have a tough time, but it will be real focus and determination to get them over the line here, to take this series back to Zaragoza. If they lose, Lietkabelis are out of the Basketball Champions League for this season. Remember, they just got through on countback against Manresa. They beat Unit Holon on the last game day. And Manresa lost themselves and ended up both on 7 and 7. And Lietkabelis with the head-to-head went through, whereas Zaragoza won their group comfortably, 10 and 4. Are they going to have to win in Zaragoza to take this 3-game series? It's so closely set. And there's Ennis and Thompson. They're going to have a lot to say in this second half, the two Americans. And Zaragoza's top scorers, Brashino 10 points, Ennis 10 points, San Miguel 6 points. They really do share the minutes. Last week's home game, no player played over 25 minutes. There's Nicholas Brashino again.
Well, they had a great rhythm with us. We have a lot of problems.
Let's listen in to coach.
They made a lot of a great percentage. We need to improve our defense, so it's impossible to win this game.
Well, short and sweet interview there by Porfirio Fisak. If we do not improve our defense, impossible to win the game. Well, that's pretty clear-cut and obvious thing to say, and I'm sure he's reinstating that with his team and imploring them, come on, guys. You cannot let them shoot the percentage they've just shot in that first half. Reminder, 84% from 3, 63% from 2. And 19 assists in a half to Zaragoza's 12. But Zaragoza just at the end of that second quarter with Brashino steals and Ennis knock away and dunks, and Benzing with a steal and a full court run and drop off over the top of the hoop. They brought themselves back into this game. So if they can carry on in that vein, they have a real good chance here in Pranovesh's Lithuania. So here we go. Second half action on livebasketball.tv. It's the Basketball Champions League. Round of 16, game day 2. It's decision time. Are we going to a game 3 or is it going to finish here? Lietkabelis, great start by Zaragoza, and that's the defense that Coach Fisak was talking about. Straight away putting Valinsakis under extreme pressure, and they get the turnover. Inside, Thompson turns and just off. Big rebound by Sakic. Valinsakis. Lietkabelis in motion. Sakic into the corner. Sakic. Dimsa hits the 2, but no good. And Brashino with the rebound and bringing the ball up the floor and cleverly guarding the ball. Benzing on the attack, spin. A little bit rushed there by Benzing. And the throwdown. Bodies flying everywhere. But Sayus with the catch off the bounce pass. That was nice play. Real hard attack, challenging the Zaragoza defense. Brashino catch and shoot just short. Sakic with another rebound. It's the second rebound of the game. Inside. And Lietkabelis very cleverly ripping the ball through from right to left and drawing the foul from San Miguel. It's his third foul, Rodrigo San Miguel. Penetrate, kick, short jump hook is just long. From Sayus, that was an open look. Sealy. Real good strength from Thompson there, forcing Sayus off him, and he just hangs in the air. And short floating shot brings it back to 6-point lead, but not for long. As Lietkabelis brings it back up, 8-point lead, Lietkabelis. San Miguel, high screen from Thompson. Back to Thompson, outside. Brashino, inside Thompson. That was a clever pass through a crowded key. Thompson, that's a beautiful pass by Brashino. Dimsa. Valinsakis, all the way across, Sakic. Thompson can't believe. Got to be careful. Can't believe the foul's been called, but it has. Substitutions. In is Carlos Aleshen, out goes San Miguel. Six-point lead for Lietkabelis. Sakic steps through, just waits for the defense to create the contact, and Benzing, I think, is saying that. He created the contact, not me, but that's why Zeljko Sakic is such a dangerous player. That's Benzing's third foul as well, and the referee won't change his mind. He just waited for him and then he jumped into him. You can see that Benzing has a point and he's still going, and he needs to be careful now. Because if he gets a technical foul, he'd be out of the game. He'll have to sit, because that'll be his fourth foul overall. Sakic. Gets the shooter's roll. And a steal from Lietkabelis. And the finish. Great job by Valansakis. Careless play by Zaragoza. Aleshen, under extreme pressure, gets it over the halfway. High screen. And foul called, and Benzing and Sakic having a few words. There's always going to be a big matchup between these two stars. German in red, Croatian in white, and they've just got to be careful. The referees will not stand for any afters, any unnecessary contact, and any unnecessary comments as well. And that's an offensive foul. Sealy throwing his elbow into the face. Lietkabelis defense. To be fair, Valansakis was right in his space, so it was a natural movement for Sealy, but Valansakis drew the foul really well. And the lead's back up to 10. And they're going to see it. Let's have a look. And the referees are going to be thinking, has he used that elbow to just get him off? Or is it just a natural motion and they're going to call it a regular foul? Let's have a look. And I think that's a correct call. Well done by the referees. They just will not leave anything to chance. They have the technology and they use it, and that's exactly the right outcome. Good defense by Valansakis. Back to Sakic. What can he create? Throws it inside. Dimsa trying to make something happen along the baseline, but Pachinho right there to intervene. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And Zaragoza get the steal. Aleshen catch and shoot, and Benzing makes contact. That's a great sign for Zaragoza. Big three in transition for Zaragoza there. And Benzing gets off the mark from behind the arc. Valansakis is fouled by Radovic. Excuse me. Linusson. Substitutions. In comes Momentous for Lietkabelis. Valansakis at the line. points tonight. Second time he's been at Lietkabelis. Julius, and off the glass for Benzing, no good. And Sakic with another rebound, and Benzing and Sakic are going at each other right there. Inside, outside from Sakic, and the three doesn't go. Benzing, DJ Seeley. Double team, Seeley finds Benzing. Shot clock running down, and Benzing just protects the ball. And it looks as though it's been called as him losing the ball. It did come off him last. He's saying he was fouled, but nothing called. It's tougher on the road to get a call like that, maybe. But correct call by the officials. Minimal contact. And good defense on the strip for Lietkabelis. Valansakis. Still Valansakis off the dribble, under a lot of pressure. And off the leg of a Zaragoza defense. Kuksic. Lietkabelis in motion, screen on the ball. Amantis. More dribble, nice pass, great block by Benzing. And they push ahead Zaragoza. Ennis all the way through. And he ends up on his back, but Dylan Ellis to the free throw line. Nice drive and obvious foul. Amantis. And it's at the line. Former Villanova and Oregon college graduate. Formerly played at Monaco, Andorra, and this is his second spell at Zaragoza. All Euro Cup second team in 2019 for Andorra. Sakic against Benzing. This is good to watch. It's really good to watch for the Lietkabelis fans as Sakic drains a three in Benzing's face. Little jab step, just gets Benzing off for a split second. And as Benzing tries to recover, he lets it fly. Sakic up to 17 points. To go with his 18 points from last week. Mantis called for a foul. Benzing comes out. Having a tough night trying to guard Sakic as Alushen is at the line. Spanish international short on the second one, but great heads up by Alushen. Playing for the Spanish national team in the last window. Deep three by Ennis, and there's a whistle. Lot of contact. Linusson getting caught up there, and Adunas with the foul. Quizzical look. Great job there by the Icelandic international. Keeping Zaragoza under double figures behind. Sakic against Brashino now. And Brashino gets the better of him. Great block. Wouldn't let Sakic have the space. Big time play by Nicholas Brashino. He's had a big game on the road. Both ends of the floor for Zaragoza tonight. Ennis goes left. No way through there. And almost turned over, and Dimsa just couldn't get the interception. Wilson will inbound the ball, the former Real Madrid player. Shots up, had to throw it up, no time left on the shot clock. So no score there for Zaragoza. Lietkabelis now to Sakic. Back to Nomentis. Nomentis just thinking what he can do. Penetrate, kick. Shots up from the corner, no good. Much better defense by Zaragoza as their coach wanted. And now they get out in transition. And Carlos Aleshon. Great move by the Spanish international and the young Zaragoza star. Getting ahead of Lietkabelis, getting ahead of Sakic. Just the 2 points last week. He's doing a lot better this week. Timeout, Lietkabelis.
Doesn't matter what, play 35. 35, doesn't matter what, okay? And the best is to be okay, just that stupid. Little things, okay? We are good guys, eh? Doesn't matter, zone on man, play 35 on offense, okay? And right, yes,
So we're back underway. 6-point lead after the timeout. Got a reset. They had a 5-point lead at half-time. And it's knocked away by Nylandsson. Great job by the big-ass Icelandic player, ex-former Obradaro player. Just doing a great job for Zaragoza. Aleshon growing into his role here. Shots up, shots good from deep for Dylan Ennis. That is awesome. That's way downtown for Ennis. And it's a 3-point lead for Lietkabelis. Drop off bounce pass, back out to Sakic. How they need him to keep performing. Good touch pass. And the foul on Brashino. This time he commits the foul. And it's a potential for a 4-point play. It's his second foul. Thomas Nomentis with the 3. That's beautiful play. And he completes the 4-point play and comes off the floor. Just over a minute remaining in the third here. And Ponovacis. Dylan Ennis has his big 3 responded to with a 4-point play. 7-point lead. Lietkabelis. Radovic with the handoff. A little bit of dribble weave action here. Dribble step back. Brashino catch and splash for Zaragoza. That's great play and concentration by Nicolas Brashino. He's up to 13 points. First points of the second half of the third quarter. 30 seconds remaining in the third. A real thriller here in Lithuania. Big time step back. Nothing but net. That is awesome by Tomas Dimsa. What a game. What action at the highest level here in the Basketball Champions League. Round of 16 knockout. Hope you're enjoying the action here. Time running down at the end of the third quarter. Shots up. Shots good. No one can miss here. It's off the charts, and Alishin finishes the action in the third quarter with another big three. End of the third. Lietkabelis 73. Casademont Zaragoza 69. What play by both teams. No one blinking. They know it's all on the line, especially for Lietkabelis. They have to win or their season is over. Here's the statistics. They're still shooting 74%. Lietkabelis from behind the arc, but they've really cooled off. And Zaragoza just hanging in there. Let's look at some of these highlights. Some plays inside from Thompson. He had a couple of nice plays. And this DJ plays, I like your style. And we certainly like the style of both these teams. And the cheerleaders having a great time putting on great performance as the teams are. Now Benzing started it, his first three of the game. And then both teams just followed suit. A little bit of frustration there for Robin. His first three of the game. And then Sakic, nice duel between the two stars, Croatian and German, and the Croatian getting the better there, but not this time. That time the Argentine. And then the American pushing it ahead, in fact Canadian, pushing it ahead to young Carlos Alishin. The third youngest player to play in the ACB. He's only got Ricky Rubio and one other ahead of him. Now he's really coming of age here tonight in the Basketball Champions League. So, fourth quarter ahead of us. Is it going to be enough? Zaragoza have been behind the whole game. They're 4 points behind now as we go into the fourth quarter. Zaragoza get the first effort. And the foul away from the ball. Lietkabelis called for the foul. It's his third foul. Shots up, and it's good for Brashino. They can't get out to him. He's so cool and calm. And it's a 1 point lead for Lietkabelis. It's been a long time in this game since they're only 1 point ahead. They've been in control of this game for large portions. Can they get it back? They're off with the three. And great rebounding. And now Zaragoza can take the lead for the first time tonight. Ennis. Minor mishandle by Eliasson. He's sent away. Ennis wants Sakic for himself. Almost loses it. Ball's loose. They're going to run out of time. And it's a travel. Great play by Sakic and Lietkabelis on the defense. Ennis decided he was going to take it on himself, and he just lost it on the crossover. And then the help from Lietkabelis. And then Sakic getting on the floor. Valinsakis. It's 3 turnovers for Ellis. Sakic, extra pass into the corner, wide open three, just short, and they're gone cold now. Lietkabelis from behind the arc compared with what they were. And they were red hot earlier in the game. Alishin, throws it over the top to Nalinason, and that pass wasn't quite on. And Lietkabelis on the run, throw down! Big time throw down by Sayus. Beautiful pass ahead and a catch and finish. Big time play from Lietkabelis and Martinez Sayus. Almost another turnover. Zaragoza looking nervous, and Sayus there right at the forefront of the action. Shots up from Brashino is good. And he's saying he was fouled on the inbounds. Nothing cool, but he got himself back together and knocked down the shot. We're tied here in Bonavici. Brashino has come alive for Zaragoza tonight. Shot clock running down. It's getting very physical, and now Sakic is saying that was unnecessary contact by Radovic. Well, it's just a hand up, and there was contact, and Lietkabelis will go to the line. And look at Nicolas Brashino, 10.5 points a game, 36.1% from behind the arc for the season so far coming into this game. 3.9 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1.1 steals. Well, he's shown how well he can play on defense. As Lietkabelis at the line. Tennis, Lietkabelis knocks down the first. Averaging 88% from behind the arc, 7.8 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 2.3 assists. The Lithuanian international, and he knocks down the free throw just to keep Lietkabelis in front. 62% from the arc for Zaragoza, 65% for Zaragoza, and real pressure on the ball handler there. Trying to disrupt Zaragoza's offense before they can get started. Got a foul called. And Anasakas with the foul. Valinskas. And that's knocked away by Sakic, but deep three by Enis, just short. And Valinskas with the defensive rebound. Sakic. And he was forced out of bounds. Here comes Enis. Enis off the glass. And it's tied once again. And ball's loose. San Miguel keeps hold of it. Here comes Zaragoza to take the lead if they make the shot, and they do. Zaragoza have shown great strength and character tonight on the road in Bonavici, Lithuania, and that shot takes them into the lead for the first time. Rodrigo San Miguel, three-point heaven. It's a nightmare for Lietkabelis at the moment. As Valanskas holding his head, he's got some contact there as we listen in to the timeout.
Lietkabelis and Casademont
Zaragoza now 15 of 25 from behind the arc. And 15 of 25 from two-point range. 60% from the field, and Machino with 19 points. And Rodrigo San Miguel with a huge three there for Zaragoza to take the lead. 9 points for Rodrigo San Miguel, and it's a real sharing of scoring and sharing of minutes. And now Coach Nenes Kanak is frustrated. So how are Lietkabelis going to respond to this? Lietkabelis to Dimsa. Ball's knocked loose. Good defense by Radovic. He's just poking at the ball there, and a running hook is just short. And it's going to take some grit and determination now for Lietkabelis to reassert themselves in this game as Dimsa will go to the line. I decide if he was just going for the... Yeah, it is going to be 2 shots. Thompson's 4th foul, and they're staying in. And a more worried-looking crowd now here in the Cedo Arena. Dimsa makes the free throw, and it's a 2-point lead for Zaragoza. If they win, just to remind you, they take the 3-game series 2-0. And they will progress to the quarterfinals, so it really is do or die. It's now or never for Lietkabelis. San Miguel to Brashino, and offensive foul. Great defense from Lietkabelis. Brashino forcing his way through the defense. That is massive. They weren't going to let him get a shot off there. They chased him right off the screen, and he's actually turned back into the defense. Full foul for Brashino as well. Ball's loose. Radovic looking for help. Sealy inside, knocked away, but Thompson somehow gets it back, but Valinskas with the score, and it's tied at 80. Paulius Valinskas. Radovic, hand off to Sealy, whistle. Dylan Ellis back in the game. 16 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. For the Zaragoza start. Just over half, just approaching halfway through the 4th quarter. San Miguel, they're chasing him off the 3. Can't get the 2 to go, and that's great defense from Lietkabelis. Momentous to Valinskas, but Zaragoza get the steal, and both teams being really aggressive on the defensive end. Dylan Ellis back in the game. Inside, Thompson. Ennis right in the corner, goes baseline, and he gets the score. That's a tough move, but he puts Zaragoza up by 2. He goes past Sayus, left-hand dribble, right-hand finish along the baseline. 18 points for Ennis. Extra pass. Slightly off balance there, ball's loose. Slightly off balance shot by Lietkabelis, and Zaragoza going to extend their lead here. Sealy, they just slow the pace down momentarily. Here comes Ennis. Screens by Thompson, inside to Thompson. One bounce, and he hits the deck hard. And there's a foul called. Sakic came over to help. And Thompson will go to the line for 2 shots. Thompson, former Fenerbahce player. He's played in the Far East as well, playing in the Chinese League, Chinese Basketball Association. And now at Zaragoza, came in during the international break, Blake, and just played the One Basketball Champions League game last week. And he's just put Zaragoza up by 3. Lietkabelis need to find that 3-point shooting touch from earlier in the game. Is it going to happen now? Yes, it is. Right on cue. Beautiful play by Dimsa. Left-hand dribble, step back. And Radovic couldn't get out far enough. Tied at 83. What a spectacle this game is. Great play by both teams. Zaragoza now, their turn. San Miguel just short. Momentous to Sakic. Now they slow it down. Mantis, high screen by Sayus. Inside to Sayus, but good defense, great recovery by Zaragoza. Under 3 minutes remaining here. Dylan Ennis. Over to Radovic. In motion, San Miguel, high screen coming. And a long 3 is long. And Sakic gets the rebound and brings it up. Oh, both teams feeling a bit of fatigue here as the pace just slows slightly. Sakic throws it all the way across. And all the way back to Sakic for 3. And he's fouled potentially again. But it's been called the other way. That's extraordinary. Sakic can't understand what the call is. The referees have decided that it's an offensive foul or a no call. Let's have a look. Shots up. They're saying it's a flop. They called a foul. Sakic goes out. And in comes Lietkabelis. Thompson back at the line. Big moments. The Sacramento Kings and the Golden State Warriors. 7 years at the Sacramento Kings was Jason Thompson. And Golden State Warriors, Toronto Raptors, then to China and to Turkey. Top quality player for Zaragoza to pick up this late in the season. He's just put them 2 points ahead. Are they going through to the quarterfinal stage of this season's Basketball Champions League? Lietkabelis have to win. Shot clock running down. Shots up. And it's just long for 3. And Radovic gets the initial part of the rebound. And Dylan Ennis just slowing things down. Zaragoza's first trip to the Basketball Champions League. Thompson. It's contact from behind by Sayus. And Zaragoza almost putting Lietkabelis in slow motion. Sakic on 4 fouls is out. A lot of frustration here for Lietkabelis. They've led for most of this game. two-shot foul. Lietkabelis have got to be calm and cool here as Thompson at the line in a cauldron of noise at the Cedar Arena. Whenever she is. And cool as you like, knocks down the first. This gives her a 3-point lead. That's the most they've led in this game. This free throw is massive. It's a two-possession game, but as we've seen tonight, there's been a couple of 4-point plays where three-point shooters have been fouled, so you're not completely safe with that sort of lead at all. Lietkabelis, can they rediscover the spark? Drive to the basket is good. Beautiful play by Dimsa. He keeps up his brilliant play for Lietkabelis. And it's another 2 points for the Lithuanian star. Inside, back out. And the floating shot is rebounded by Sayus. 1 minute remaining, 2-point lead for Zaragoza. And Sakic took a quick three. It's the first time he's looked slightly panicked. He's been so cool and calm. Of course, if it had gone in, no problem at all. They'd have been back in the lead. And it's timeout here. What a game. 2-point lead for Zaragoza. Let's listen into the timeouts. Shino and Thompson have been massive down the stretch here. For Zaragoza, less than a minute to go. Two-point lead for Zaragoza. They're one win away from the quarterfinals. Thompson, nice interchange of passing, but they can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, and they've got another chance, and there's almost a steal. Benzing back in the game. And Brashino, as calm as you like, just pulls up and knocks down the short-range shot. And they're 4 points up. Pure excitement for Nicholas Brashino as he drives hard and then pulls up to get the defense off him. And now Zaragoza lead by 4.
Cut! Sion from here for Dimsa. Take that, okay? Liet!
Very concerned looking Sakic. They know their season's right on the line now, Lietkabelis. Their second season in the Basketball Champions League, just played in the regular season last year. It's their first trip to the playoffs, and for Zaragoza, who are having such a great domestic season in Spain, third, just in behind Real Madrid and Barcelona, their first trip to the Basketball Champions League. And how they have given us some great moments, and there's another one right here if they can get through. But Lietkabelis are going to have something to say about that. What a three! Big time three for Dimsa. Thomas Dimsa, catch and shoot. Zaragoza by 1, and Zaragoza timeout. Good patience on the pass. DJ Seeley couldn't get out on the defense. They just waited until Thomas Dimsa had the catch, and he squared up and elevated. High arc, splash for 3. Timeout Zaragoza. So we're back underway here. Drama. 1 point lead for Zaragoza. And a quick foul as Lietkabelis have to do. They're in team fouls, but they will get the ball back with plenty of time. And asking the question as Zaragoza to make their free throws. Third foul for Valinskas. If they would look at that to see if it's unsportsmanlike. Nope, they're going straight to the 2 shots for Dylan Ennis. He's 3 of 5 tonight from the line. He misses the first. And he makes the second. 2-point lead. Lietkabelis, no timeout taken. They have a chance to tie the game. They drop it inside, back outside. And there's an offensive foul. They had the ball inside, Lietkabelis, then they've gone back outside. And Valinskas, who's had such a good game. They just never got the shot off. Ball went out. And it's on the screen there. They're going to have to get another quick steal. Ball's in. And they don't get the steal. And Zaragoza are going to finish this game as winners. And they will go through to the quarterfinals with a 2-0 win in this best-of-3 round of 16 playoff series. And Coach Nene Kanyak is livid with the officials. He's really upset. Yes, he's questioning the call on the offensive foul on the screen by Sayus. Final score, Lietkabelis 88, Casademont Zaragoza 90, and Zaragoza progress to the round quarterfinals. And the game statistics, 64% from three from Lietkabelis, but they really cooled off in the second half. Zaragoza were just excellent. 15 of 27 from behind the arc, 17 of 31 for Zaragoza. Top scorers, Dimsa, Sakic and Valinskas for Lietkabelis, and Zaragoza. Top scorers were Brasino with 21, Ennis with 19, and Jason Thompson with a big 13 points and 7 rebounds. Things look so good for Lietkabelis, especially in the first half, and that's great sportsmanship and respect between the two teams. But they are going to be distraught in sporting terms. Lietkabelis as Casademont Zaragoza, and there's Nicholas Brasino. What a star he was tonight. A star amongst stars for Zaragoza. They did not lead until the fourth quarter. That's what coach was saying. Brasino was saying he was fouled. The coach and Lietkabelis players were saying that he's committed a double dribble violation there. And that's a nice play by Ennis as we look at the highlights. And there was plenty of them here. Good finish by Valinskas. And a great drive along the baseline by Dylan Ennis. And that was a massive three, just when they needed it. For Thomas Dimsa, that's really tough, with a big step back to his left. Nina Kanyak not happy. The officials kept a tight grip on this game. Emotions were getting very high. And then Dimsa makes the left-hand finish as well. He played so well. 18 points, 5 assists, the Lithuanian star. And that's a tough left-hand move over Jason Thompson. Brasino takes it in strong, cuffs the ball, and just gets the defense off him as he pulls up. Slight fade on that tough, short floating shot, and that was big for Zaragoza. That gave him a 4-point lead. And then this was brilliant by Thomas Dimsa again. He hit 2 massive threes down the stretch, but it just wasn't enough. Lietkabelis as Zaragoza hang on to win by 2. And the Zaragoza fans on the road here, young family there, and they are going to be absolutely thrilled. Zaragoza, first time in the Basketball Champions League, 3rd in the Liga Endesa in Spain, are now in the quarterfinals of the Basketball Champions League. They've won the series 2-0. Filo Ostend and Iberostar Tenerife are playing at the moment. And the winner of this series will play the winner of that series. So, Casademont Zaragoza are into the quarterfinals. They wait the winner of Filo Ostend and Tenerife. Tenerife leading that 1-0. Hope you've enjoyed the action here from Ponevezh's. Good night.